Sadly, we saw evidence last weekend out at EDC that your health, your very life can be threatened by this excessive heat.
And just touching an object sometimes can be enough to send you in the hospital. That's how intense this heat can be. News 3's Chloe Beardsley is here to show us why hospitals are seeing an uptick in surface heat burns on kids.
That's right, guys. Well, we use this temperature gun, for example, to get readings on how hot some of the surfaces you might touch are. And medical experts say that some people can start to get burns on different surfaces when the outside temperature starts at 90 degrees with a greater frequency over 100 degrees. So just imagine this. The heat we're seeing outside right now is even more concerning, with more first and third degree burns expected.
We found a large group of kids playing at Sunset Park. While one side was filled with kids playing in the water, the other was completely empty because it was dry and way too hot. Our temperature gun showed the slide was 180 degrees, steps were up to 176 degrees, and one of the coolest parts of this playground set was 139 degrees in the shade. Most kids here are with Laureen Kendricks-Baker, a clinician with Loving Care, an organization for family services, learning a very important lesson.
We're teaching them how to deal with Las Vegas heat in addition to enjoy their community, and the free resources are available.
Try to avoid like the metal and hot ground.
Here's how hot some objects you likely touch can get in this heat.
The door handle is 145 and the dash is 173. 154.
Concrete,
152.
and grass.
Shaded grass is in the low 90s.
And these were all temperatures taken around noon. Dr. Jay Fisher in the emergency department at Children's Hospital at UMC says this week he's already seen 5 patients with surface burns like these. More are expected this week as the excessive heat continues.
Probably in a given month, about 10 to 20.
With injuries that may be permanent.
Partial thickness burns, although full thickness burns are the kind of burns where you could require grafting.
So if we do have to come out, that it has to be for a short amount of time, and then we go back in.
And doctors recommend for people to spray down hot surfaces in their backyards with cold water, often to avoid injuries at home. We also have another story on the heat impact on your pets that's coming up on News 3 Live at 7. Jim and Marie.